The fact that it's at the Oracle, I love, if you know anything about me, I love competition. I like thrillers. I like 7-game series. I like games that aren't decided by halftime. I like games that come down to the wire and what have you. My concern here is that the Lakers are going to get blown out of the building. Ran right out of Oaktown, ran right out of the Oracle on Christmas Day. That is my concern. If they had this game at the Staples Center, I would feel far differently than I'm feeling right now. But I smell a blowout, and you see the schnoz on my face. I can smell pretty well despite allergies, okay? I'm trying to tell you. I'm very, very concerned, Max Kellerman. I'm very concerned that the Lakers are going to get blown out by 30.
So I'm trying to provide a little bit of context on what I'm trying to say in terms of the whole Stephen A. Smith saying that we're going to get blown out by the Warriors in Oakland on Christmas. So I went on Google and I typed in Lakers versus Golden State Warriors head-to-head in NBA regular season. And I typed that in. And I went ahead and went on this website called Land of Basketball. And it says the head-to-head regular season games, right? So I was looking. And if you go back to the 2016-2017 season, the year Brandon Ingram was drafted, you know? I think Brandon Ingram and I don't know who else. I know there was another player. But anyways, Brandon Ingram was the number 2 pick, right? And in those games, the Lakers played the Warriors typically 4 times because they're in the same conference. November 4th, 2016, they got blown out, right? Oh, the Lakers won, actually. That was the last time the Lakers won. They blew them out. Right? Then the next game, the Warriors just destroyed them because I guess the Lakers blew them out, right? Then after that, the Warriors proceeded to destroy them. And then after that, the Warriors proceeded to destroy them. And all the next 3 games after the Lakers had beaten the Warriors and embarrassed them, the Warriors came back and laid the hammer on them. Also consider this was Luke Walton's first year as a head coach for the Lakers, right? So the next year happens, right? Lonzo Ball's drafted, Kyle Kuzma's drafted, Josh Hart's drafted. You know, you got a bunch of young guys running with the Lakers, right? So you fast forward it to now, and first game was November 29th, 2017. The Lakers played. They lost, right? In overtime. So if you look in the head-to-head screen of that game, you see the Lakers and Warriors. The Lakers were up by halftime. The Lakers were coasting along, and then when it went to overtime, that's when the Warriors were able to surpass them. But keep in mind, the Lakers were going toe-to-toe with them the whole time. If you look at the leaders, Lonzo Ball had 10 assists. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 7 boards. Brandon Ingram had 32 points. Remember that. Brandon Ingram and Kevin Durant were going at it that game. If you see right there, Kevin Durant had 29. Brandon Ingram had 32. Remember, Brandon was healthy, and he was playing well, and he was on the rise. If you look at the stats, look. So keep in mind, this Laker team is pretty stacked. Because we had Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, you know what I mean, coming off the bench. We had Larry Nance, Lonzo Ball. Of course, they had their squad, you know. I don't really need to go into any depths about the Warriors because the Warriors are the Warriors. What I'm talking about, I'm trying to talk about the Lakers and how they fare against the Warriors because they stack up pretty well. So if we go backwards to the next game, they lost again. And if you look at it, they went into overtime again. And if you notice, Kyle Kuzma had 25 points, Randall had 11 boards, Lonzo Ball had 6 assists, same type of numbers again. If you look at it, Kevin Durant went off. So in that one, They went into overtime again. And if you look at it, the Lakers were cruising, and that they were going back and forth with them. It was a shootout all the way into overtime. So if you look at it, look at the point total. Let me see. 36 points from Kevin Durant. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the game Stephen Curry didn't play. But still, it doesn't matter because we went head to head with them. If you look at our points, they all were scoring. Kuzma had 25. Randall had 15. Everyone was chipping in. Let's go back. So the next game, if you look at this now, Lonzo Ball didn't play this game. I don't think. Oh yeah, he did play. Let me see. So if you look, Brandon Ingram only had 12 points. Lonzo took over that game. And I'm trying to see who didn't play that game. But the Warriors, I think they didn't have Stephen Curry either. So minus all this, they still didn't have Stephen Curry. But still, besides the point, is what I'm trying to say is the Lakers are hanging in with the Warriors every game. They're not blowing them out like the previous season. They're hanging in. They're going at it. Kyle Kuzma had 27 points. Kuzma had 14 rebounds. The young cats were showing up against the champs. I'm giving you guys a little bit of context as to why I think the Lakers are going to be able to at least compete with the Warriors. They're not going to get blown out. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. So the last game, if you look at it, let's see. I know Brandon Ingram was hurt. So if you look at it, no Brandon Ingram, which was Kyle Kuzma didn't play. So all you had was Julius Randle, Isaiah Thomas, and Lonzo Ball. Because the trade was made, so Clarkson wasn't there, and Larry Nance Jr. wasn't there no more. So all we had was Julius Randle and Lonzo Ball and Contavious, and that was it. I'm getting lost in my thing. But if you look at it, Brook Lopez stepped up, Isaiah Thomas stepped up, Julius Randle stepped up, and they were still able to, compete with the Warriors. Look at the score, 106-117. If you look at the box score, Warriors were up by 3 at the end of the first. By halftime, the Lakers were winning. So the Lakers are able to compete and go head to head with them. The proof's right here in the stats. Yes, I get it. The Warriors beat them. I understand that 100%. Okay? But if you look at it, the Lakers from the previous season of getting blown out by the Warriors by like 30 to now just only losing by a couple points and going into overtime and twice in the series. Now, if we really want to talk about like Lakers comparison and Warriors, the comparison doesn't even it's insurmountable. The Lakers by far are the better franchise. We go ahead and look at this shout out to Land of Basketball because they legit have good information. They have all the stats, they have all the numbers. Look at that. The Warriors have been around longer, 2 years longer than the Lakers have, right? So the Warriors were established in 1946, the Lakers were established in 1948. They've been around that long. They've played a total of 416 regular season games. The all-time record versus each other, the Lakers have beat them 251 times, and the Warriors have been only done it 165 times. You could see the little chart right there. The winning percentage is 603% to 397. Franchise variance. I have no idea what those means. Basically, they're saying, I guess, the records combined when they were in the given cities that they were in. You get me? So I'm assuming Minneapolis, Philadelphia, 51 games, 40. Los Angeles Lakers, Philadelphia Warriors. You get what I mean? Those eras. In the playoff, they've played a total of 35 games. The Lakers, with all the Warriors' recent success, the Lakers still have 24 wins, playoff wins, and the Golden State Warriors only have 11. Those total playoff games and records are all recent as well. So you can't even say in the let's give it a 30-year window or a comparison. The Lakers still have a better record than the Warriors, given the Warriors' last 4 years' success. playoff series won. The Lakers have won 6. The Warriors have only won 1. Every playoff series the Lakers and Warriors have played have been recent. Last one was 1991. I get it. That's like 30 years ago almost. But still, 4-1. And we can go back all the way to the 60s. And that was the only time the Warriors had beaten the Lakers in a playoff series. So if you were still going to compare the Lakers to the Warriors going into the playoffs, we still have the edge given on the history. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, in terms of everyone comparing the Lakers and the Warriors. Like, first off, bigger picture, the Lakers are better. I don't want to argue with anybody about that. And second of all, last year, we competed. We were right there. It took 2 overtimes, 1 and 2 games to beat us. And the other 2 games, we were in the midst of the trade. And like I said, we have LeBron James now. Alongside with all this young core. The only 2 people that we left out were Isaiah Thomas and Julius Randle. I will talk about that in another video. If you guys like what I have to say and want to hear more about this stuff, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I will be posting more on my Instagram. I appreciate you guys all, and peace out.